And welcome back to the channel. In today's video I just want to give a brief update because we're in the middle of November and basically everything is starting to fall off of the trees, so you can basically start to see that fence over there. And you're able to see what I was talking about when it comes to what I want to do with actually the length of the fence, going from right there where this tree had came down. It had kind of broke this fence right here, so I'm basically going to start from where you can see the end of the fence and probably go to like where the tree lines began and make that like a I don't know, but I want to if I don't do something with this area right there, basically the brush is going to continue to grow, and it's basically going to be a mess all over again next year. So I got to do something with it while it's down, and with it, it's might be a little bit more manageable because there's nothing there. But the problem that I don't want to run into is I did a short some time ago about there was something over here that I believe was poisonous. I forget what somebody had called it, but let's see right here. That right there, I forget what they called it, but if that or poison ivy is goes further into there, going through that thing with my trimmer is going to be a problem, because with the going up in the air or anything like that, I don't want to inhale it and I don't want to get sick. Of course, I don't know if I got a close enough picture, but it's this stuff right here. If anybody knows what those are called, please comment below, because as a matter of fact, I'll just look it up in another video, the short that I did, and I thank the people that commented below that I was able to identify it. And another thing, when it comes to this thinning out, you're able to see a little bit further back there. I don't think those foxes are here anymore because I don't hear them anymore. With that, let's walk over to that den. If you've been following the channel for some time, then I've been dealing with a fox den. I was thinking about getting rid of it, or have somebody come over here and get rid of it, but dealing with fox dens that there's not just one, there may be more, and they're not bothering me. That see, you can probably see it over there. Not sure if you can, but there's a fox den over there. I used to hear them doing their thing in the middle of the night. They never bothered me, so I didn't bother them. I said I'm just gonna leave it the way that it is. And I was actually thinking about doing cutting the yard, but with this low temperature and the wind going, I don't think it's really a good idea, because I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, and I think it would just increase my chances of getting sick. So, and the other thing I was talking about when it comes to this right here, before with these trees over here, you couldn't really see between this house and this house, but now you can. And wait for it, these are where the trees are at. That was cut down, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. And also, I'm going to give you, I didn't do an update about trying to get rid of the or try to mitigate the clover problem that I have on this side of the yard. You can probably see that, well, you really can't see, but a lot of it has gone. It's gone. It's basically just covered up because the top was I put down some grass seed, and a lot of the seed actually took, which I I actually didn't think it would, but it actually did. And I was actually thinking about putting down some, Milorganite, probably before Thanksgiving, which is in a couple weeks. Because it's, mid-fall, and I don't have to worry about any excessive growth with it being a fertilizer or anything like that. So, but we'll see. But that's it for now. It's the only thing I really wanted to talk about, because I haven't done anything in quite some time. And I tell you, I will always say this: I should have got that Husqvarna 48-inch zero turn a long time ago. But this right here, I need to clean up. It's probably grown like another foot and a half within the past couple months, because now it's getting close to that second story window. But it is what it is. And that's it for now. And if I get the energy to do so, I might tackle that in the near future, but we'll see. I'm punching out for now. I'll talk to you folks later. If you do want to see any more of any type of update or anything like that, or any type of suggestions, please comment below, because as you can see, I got a lot of space to work with, and I want to utilize it. So that's it for now. I'm punching out. I'll talk to you folks later. Thank you.